Welcome to This Day, Our Future. I'm Herb Jean Carroll. We'll be acknowledging and encouraging. And remember, our children are our future. Again, I'm saying our children are our future. That's what we're going to do today.
Hello, Mr. Herb. Today we have a few special guests joining us, but before we bring them on, we have some shout-outs to some people in the community doing good. Our shout-outs for this week include the Brevard Public Libraries, the Titusville Housing Authority, Disabled Veterans Home, Under the Bridge Ministry, the Harry T. Moore Social Services, and the Parish Hospital. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone.
Again. All right. Thank you, Scout. As Scout said, we have a couple guests today, and we're not going to, well, let me just say this here. From our last broadcast, we had the cheerleaders, and many people responded like, I heard they did good. What school did they go to? They missed the introduction. That's why they know what school they go to. But they did a great job, and I was just talking about it and giving feedback. And of course, I talked to Miss Barbara about getting them back on next year, and she usually responds positive to my request. She's heard I've been working together hand in hand. But so we got to acknowledge that as we continue today. But yeah, our guest today is Miss Erica Powell, and Erica is with the License Academy herself. And before there was a donation given today to the school, a donation that we talked about giving donation. So I made that presentation earlier today. But yeah, Erica's here on behalf as one of the cheerleaders coaches. She's one of the coaches. So Erica, we want to thank you for coming on. And what we really want to do is just acknowledge them in terms of giving a gift card. Each participant, each cheerleader is going to receive a gift card that looks something like this here. And you're going to get a certificate that looks something like. And we just wanted to again acknowledge them and thank her for what they've done. Erica, you want to tell us anything?
So the Life Center Academy cheerleaders are called the Royal Angels. They're coached by Soraya. She's 20 years old, and Coach Gianna, who is 19.
She really wasn't brought on to be a guest, so we didn't really talk to her. But we wanted her to actually receive this the gift cards and the certificates. And we have a bag of gift cards here that we're going to give to her to take back with the certificates. And so we have to get that out of the way because, again, those young ladies did a great job, and they got to come back soon. Anything that you want to tell us before we can talk, yes?
No, sir.
You know? Okay. But yeah, because initially we wanted the coach to come, so she said she'll fill in. And she's really an administrator at the school. So thank you. You take these here.
Thank you.
And the gift card, the certificates, we're going to get back with you on those.
Okay.
Thank you, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Y'all have a good night.
All right.
Have a great one.
Now our adult guest today is Miss Angie Flowers. Miss Angie Flowers is a safety educator.
Thank you, Sky. Welcome to our
She
show.
does other things, but I think she want to talk about safety education today, as well as, well, I'm gonna let her tell you what she does.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you know it.
I appreciate it. Well, I am on a journey, on a mission to let every child know and every family know that God has a special plan for their life. Mr. Herb, we were talking about hope, and life can seem scary sometimes, and my mission is to help people be prepared and not scared for any of life's eventualities that come up. But every day the sun rises, right? Every day God's mercies are new every morning, and He's faithful. And so I think we have a lot of hope for our community. We had some storms, pretty bad storms last year, and the community really, really came together. And I think everybody can just do their part, whether it's smiling, holding the door for somebody. I just am encouraged by our community here in Brevard County and all the different shout outs that you gave those organizations. I really see a servant's heart among our community, and it's growing, I think, every day, and that's beautiful. But I appreciate that you having me on to talk about safety. January is Human Trafficking Awareness and Prevention Month. And my whole heartbeat is to make sure that each child knows, and everybody knows, that your life is worth the fight. And I know your mission here is to help people know that every child counts and every child matters. And I just stand in agreement with that. So I want to just educate you on a few safety tips, whether you're an elementary child, a teenager, a young adult, or a parent or grandparent, aunt or uncle, anybody that loves kids. The most important thing is that your number one safety tool is your mind. And it all starts with believing that God created you for a plan and a purpose, and that He calls you and He loves you. And did you know there's a whole army of angels available for you? Kids, if you're scared, just ask God to have His angels protect you. Just believe and trust in that. And when you have a mindset that your life is worth the fight, that you have a dream, everybody's got a dream in their heart. So you have that in your mind, and you want to be safe because you want to meet your dreams, whether it's going to school, having a trade, whatever your dream is, right? So when you have that mindset, you're going to trust your gut. That's the first safety tip. When your hair on the back of your neck stands up, when you get that funny feeling, butterflies, something might be wrong. So trust that and get out of that situation. Always know who your trusted people are. And parents, if your child were to tell you that they don't want to go with that person, they don't feel comfortable hanging out with that person, trust them, right? Respect their boundaries. Have those conversations. It's not about stranger danger anymore. It's about possibly tricky people or manipulation. You see a lot of that and hear on the news about online exploitation. I have a lot of resources available for people about that to help you with. I have this parent guide written and promoted by Damsel in Defense, a company that I am a partner with. And it really gives parents a toolkit, the language, so they know how to help kids. Teach your kids to not, if something goes wrong and there's a problem, they need to shout, "You're not my mom, you're not my dad," instead of just screaming loud. That way someone will know that it's a dangerous situation. Have a family code word or an emoji. Anytime your kid goes out and they need an out, if say there's someplace and they're not comfortable, they should just be able to text you a picture of a dog or something, and you are going to come with them, no questions asked. Or if you're out in public, have a family code word. Maybe you don't have a dog, but you say, "Hey, let's get dog food before we go home so Rover can eat." Then your parents are going to know you need to get out of there, right? Body boundaries. Talk about the fact that you have that autonomy. Nobody should touch you anywhere without your permission, right? Knowing your bathing suit zones as your private areas. And parents, make sure your kids know that you are always there to answer and to listen, ask those open-ended questions, have those conversations. Older kids, be aware that what's on the internet is forever, and that it's okay to keep that privacy, right? You wouldn't just open up your home and let anybody come in. And unfortunately, with the way the internet is today, anybody can get into your home that way. So we want to build those supports in place. Remember that it's not okay to keep secrets. If somebody asks you to keep a secret, no, we don't keep secrets. If somebody asks you to do an inappropriate picture, no, I don't do that. Hang up, block them, tell your trusted adult. And having that community around you is so important. Stay off your phone. Don't be walking around like this. Don't have more than one earbud in, right? That kind of situational awareness. Make eye contact with people, and that's going to diffuse the situation. I believe that Mr. Herb is going to have my resources available to you in the link here. I'm excited to say that as founder of my business for safety, Saguaro Saguaro Strong Strategy, like the saguaro cactus, it raises its arm and it's strong. I'm going to help build strength.
Say that one more time.
Yes, sir. Saguaro Strong Strategy.
You sure they get it.
Yep, like the saguaro cactus, because I want everyone to have that cactus courage where you have that strong inside. And kids, just remember that you have angels there all the time to help you to be safe. And parents, I would remind you of Galatians 6:9. Do not be weary in well-doing, because in the due season, you will reap a harvest. It's hard being a parent, right? You guys work hard, and just everybody keep doing, keep building, keep hoping, keep having that confidence. And I have a virtual workshop on January 17th that you can register for. And there's from 10 to 12, it's for elementary. And for 12 to 2, it's for middle school and high school and parents. And I'm going to have a law enforcement officer who specialized in trafficking investigations join us and talk about safety online. We're going to do a science activity. And we're going to do a little reading lesson to help build literacy and strength so you guys can have that confidence, that cactus courage, know that God loved you and made you to be special, fulfill your dreams, because your life is worth the fight. Thank you so very much. Do you have any questions?
No, but I want to say, I want to repeat something.
Yes.
I want to repeat that last part about your
My workshop.
workshop.
Yes, sir.
Make sure they get that.
Yes, sir. So I have a virtual workshop. It's a virtual family and faith, safety and confidence workshop. And we're going to put the link there for you. It is January 17th. That's a Saturday. And from 10 to 12, it's for elementary kids and their families. And from 12:15 to 2:15, it's for middle school and high school kids and their families. And my email is angie@defend1now.org. Angie, ANGIE, at defend, DEFEND, 1, now, NOW.org. And I would love to answer any questions you have. I have a host of resources available. And I would just say, in addition to your situational awareness and trusting your gut, if you're out and about, whether you're an adult or a kid, you should always have some kind of light. This is a personal alarm that I offer along with our parent guide to have those conversations. And you should always have a light, because a light is a deterrent. People are going to know you're paying attention, and that makes you a hard target. This also happens to have a very loud alarm.
That we will not trigger on camera.
And that I won't do it on camera, but you'll feel more empowered. You'll feel strong, no matter how old you are.
No matter how far we go on this segment,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have to come back and do so over again.
I would love to.
Or you add more to it.
Yes, absolutely.
Because as you said earlier, yes, I'm a child advocate, and one kid most of my life, and you can't get any serious to talk about their safety first.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we talk education, which is safety education.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you got to take care of yourself.
Yes, sir.
You got to take care of yourself. You got to be aware of your surroundings.
Absolutely. Florida is the third worst in the nation for human trafficking.
Wow.
And unfortunately, where we live here, from the beaches on the East Coast to the port in Tampa, that I-4 corridor is the worst in Florida. But there's the misconception that trafficking happens in a white van. You know, people get snatched. That does happen, but more likely it's due to manipulation, because people feel insecure. And so the bad guy will try to manipulate them by flattery or gifts or, oh, you're so much more mature than that. Your parents don't understand you. And we want kids to have that strength, and that God loves them, that their family loves them. And so they're less susceptible to the manipulations and the, it's kind of like the bad guys are just out to lie. And you've got to know who you are and know that you matter, and just be strong in God.
It's been going on for years. It's more prevalent now.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be wiser, and we as responsible adults, responsible people,
Mm-hmm.
have to do our part to protect our kids.
Mm-hmm.
Just that simple. But yeah, it's ongoing. As you said, people will be surprised to know how much is going on in the world.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And I just can't think enough of how great you guys, this mission that you're doing to help increase education.
Oh.
Education is key, right?
Don't overpraise these girls. Yeah.
You have a wonderful group of girls.
Thank you.
They're doing a great job.
Yep.
Now, we're going to ask you a question,
Uh-huh.
and you touched on it a little bit already, but I have to say it for our viewers and audience because they used to hear me say this here.
Uh-huh.
But everybody come here with a question. You already touched on the area.
Mhm.
But your thoughts, your knowledge, or your beliefs from a country, state, local level, how do you feel about our future?
I love that question because it really makes you stop and think. There's lots of layers there, right?
And you just take your time and answer from the area you want to answer from.
Absolutely.
Because everyone have a thought whether they vocalize it or not.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's tell us a little about that.
Sure. I have a lot of hope because the kids are our future. And as people like you guys and our community, and specifically with safety, there's been a greater awareness nationwide for bringing together education, community activists, law enforcement, community groups, churches, all of that to help people know that there are dangers, but to be prepared and not scared, to give them the tools and the knowledge. So everybody working together, when kids get excited and you see that light bulb, whether it's because somebody encouraged them with a certificate or a gift card, or they won an award, or they just feel loved. You know, they got a hug that day from a teacher or something. Then they're going to grow up and be strong. They're going to want to be a leader. They're going to want to do good for other people, and you'll see them serving in the community, right? So I think together, all of us, starting local, starting with the kids.
Doing our part.
Absolutely. But we've got to make sure our kids know that they're special and that they're called by God to do great things. And I just can't wait to see the blessings that are
I'm not
coming.
going to tell you all when I met her or how I met her. But as she said, it was a God thing. Right away, am I right?
Yes, absolutely. Praise Jesus.
It's a God thing. So I want to thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you,
But
sir.
don't you move though.
Okay, I'm staying right
Okay,
here.
we're going to go to our LC here. And Julie going to come and speak to us for a minute.
Awesome. Thank you.
Don't move.
Stay right here. Okay.
Thank you. As a guest here at This Day Our Future, a child you know or Lifesetter Academy may receive a $500 gift card or donation. Also, Hattiesville City Council, Public Housing Authority, School Board, County Commissioner, and NAACP has monthly meetings.
Thank you, Julie.
Wow.
She said she don't mind me saying this, yeah. I thought I was bothering her one time, but I'm gonna say it anyway. She's not that the part. She's not that the part. Yeah, thank you, Julie. Yeah,
Thank you, Julie.
I'll tell people all the time. Every state, every county has what we call our LC here. That's our public housing, city council, school board, as well as our county commissioners. They have meetings every month. Again, it's every state, every county has them. So go, listen, speak, do your part. Just that simple. Every state has it. Again, I want to thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you.
Don't you move. Go ahead, Julie. But yeah, it's about people helping people. And I always add with this here. True success. I say true success is seeking, serving, sacrifice, and giving.
I love that.
So, seeking,
Serving, sacrifice,
and giving.
giving.
That's what I call true success. So,
Seeking God first.
seek ye first the kingdom of God and righteousness.
Matthew 6:33.
You know it.
You got it. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a God thing.
Yes, it definitely was.
We have done.